Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, I am Lexmar2, but I'm in my Mercedes today because we have a major cooling issue with this car. So as you guys can see, these hoses are pretty crunchy, and
leaking.
the radiator itself has seen better days. So luckily we have got a new radiator. These hoses are actually the incorrect ones, but we have a new radiator and new hoses ready to go on her. So the hoses that we have are this piece here and this one here. We ordered this one and this one, but they are the incorrect size. So we're just gonna leave those for now because they're on the top. They're not too bad to get to, so we can chill with that for now. And we have a new thermostat and housing to go on as well, but for now we're just going to focus on the rad and these two hoses here. I can already see these Jubilee clips all need replacing bad. I don't even know how we're going to get that off. Might be a job for Mr. Angle Grinder, but yeah, this is going to be a fun one. Step one is grab the biggest can of WD-40 and just spray and pray. It's not coming out. Just spray and pray. One sec. There we go. By surprise, by some miracle somewhere, we have managed to shove a flathead in here and get this loose. I'm just hoping it's as easy for all the rest. So as I'm taking this one off, again, by some miracle this is coming off, there is some fluid dripping out, which is... I
mean, it's not like the car isn't already, you know, leaking out of every part of the thermostat.
That is very true. Come on.
To be fair, that hose doesn't look that dry rot, that one.
No, it doesn't look too bad, does it?
That one will get away with.
It looks almost like it's been replaced before.
This one also looks like it's been replaced before, but it is cracking slightly.
It is cracking, so we do need to get it done.
I vote garden hose for this one. This one is scary, so no better time than now.
I can't even twist it.
Do you want to do it with a ratchet? Oh!
Yeah, no, not touching that. New technique.
It's not even sitting in there. I need a thicker head.
Oh, we just found my washer fluid sensor, which was actually just disconnected and like dangling around, so that's cool. I mean, I don't really need it.
No.
We're just gonna leave these to soak because they're kind of scary. I know that one down there looks really bad as well. So this pretty much just hold on here, 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 then to there, and then it loops down to the back, to the bottom of the radiator down there. And then I'm pretty sure the fan is just on these little clips here, and then the radiator's got some little clips here. So we've just been getting a screwdriver in them and lifting them up, and they seem to be moving, which is good. But yeah, apart from that, the engine bay, oh, hello. Yeah, the engine bay needs some love, big time, but we're gonna start one place at a time.
We're gonna have to break the Jubilees off using like an old method that I know, which is just gonna prise against and up, and then get another screwdriver underneath and essentially just snap them off. Because we're not reusing these hoses, it's fine. If you're reusing your hoses, well, why are you reusing your hoses? But it's the only way we're going to get these Jubilee clips off because they are absolutely crusted to nothing. So there should be coolant coming out of this when I pull it off.
It's dry. There was a little tiny bit down there, but nothing crazy.
Same thing out of this one, it should just pour out.
Pour out. Oh, the forbidden chalky milk, honey.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Oh dear.
Wrong type of coolant as well.
So Chris has just stabbed a hole in the tubing because we just cannot get this one off. So now it's just draining down there. At least there was some stuff in there. Okay.
What a pea-sized amount of coolant. It's
super gunked up. I don't know if you can see. It's so bad.
I'm gonna get a bit onto here.
Not good.
The coolant shouldn't look like that.
No, coolant should never ever look like whatever's going on in there.
Nasty.
So we just managed to hit it off, and then all of this gunk like It's so bad. It's really disgusting. So we're gonna give it a good clean before we put the new ones back on.
It's nerve-wracking.
I don't know if there's anything even left in the tank anymore. Oh. So what we're gonna do is we found out that the washer fluid actually lives there, not here. And we are gonna take this expansion tank off and give it a good clean, because in there is some extremely forbidden chalky milk which we do not want running around. So we're gonna take this off, clean it however this comes off. It's actually just the bolt there, this side's not bolted in, and give it a good wash. So we've just taken...
Good thing we did, this needs a clean.
It does need a serious clean. Like, this tank is so many different colours. We've got green, we've got brown, we've got like black. It's bad. So the tank's just come out, but we've actually just made a hole in the car. So
I don't think we made a hole in the car, I think nature made a hole in the car.
there's a nice little hole in the fender now. So these bits of plastic are held on by like little pop clips, if you like, that screwdrivers don't fit in. So we're just gonna pry them off. Like, worst case scenario, we can cable tie them back on, but we do have a whole bunch of other pop clips that we can use, so it's not a major deal.
These were used for the cowl on the car as well, and they were an absolute pain to get off. Probably the easiest car and radiator I've ever like worked on. Besides getting this round the fan, which is probably going to be the most difficult thing, this side's just popped up. This side feels like it's still got something on it. There we go.
Oh, she's leaking.
Let's try and not get it on the alternator, is the only thing we care about here. And that was it, guys. Thank you for...
Oh! Oh no!
Should we go to a bush?
So our new radiator doesn't come with the metal bungs to block this off, which is really annoying. It just comes with these plastic ones, which we are definitely not going to be using. Pretty sure these are for AC. We do not have AC in this car, so it's just these ones here that we need and this one here to bleed it, not these. So we are going to get some of these tomorrow. Can't get any today because all of the shops are closed. So we are going to work on the thermostat.
Don't snap, please don't snap, please don't snap, please don't snap.
I don't want to do this. Oh.
That's good, that's good. Right, start the other ones.
I kid you not, there is silicone inside my thermostat.
That's gonna be an absolute pain to get out. Ugh. Oh. It looks nasty in there already.
Oh. That's bad. Eesh. This is my thermostat. She has oil in her.
Only a little bit, but... Oh, she's so crusty. Look at the bottom, it's all stripped.
Oh. So this is the new thermostat, and this is the old one. I can tell she definitely needed a thermostat. So we've just got some degreaser or brake cleaner, whatever you want to use, and we're just spraying it in and cleaning the outside and the inside. So Chris has just fitted the new banjo bolt that we've got on here, and the difference between these two, the actual Mercedes one is just plastic, this one's actually like metal, so hopefully this holds up a lot longer than this one did. So now I'm just using some blue silicone gasket all the way around the outside.
Oh,
like
you never guessed my
so.
perfect new bolts as well.
This is the one that we are using. Okay, so now we're going to chuck this piece on. Like, dang, look how shiny that is.
So we've got new spark plugs, got a new belt, new thermostat, soon to be new fuel filter, fuel pump, fuel relay.
it's starting to come together now. Do you not think this is all?
Really coming together. Oh, and she's going to be desperate for an oil change because I think the car's been sat for about 5 years without, 3 years without running properly.
Oh.
No, when you had it open, it was just a big hole.
So this is how we're going to leave it today. We're going to get the drain plugs for the bottom of this new rad, hopefully from James's tomorrow, and then we can finish fitting it. Can't believe how lightweight these rads are as well. It's literally crazy. And we've just got all new Jubilee clips, and we're just using these old retaining clips as well, but we wanted to replace all the new Jubilees, so we've just sized them up ready. Ooh, let's not drop that. Ready, so we can just quickly put it in, hopefully tomorrow, if not Monday. So picking up from where we left off, we now have these little bungs that can go on the end like this and block it off rather than just these plastic ones. So we can actually get to fitting the radiator. So I don't really want to put a new pipe on with all of this crust on there, so I'm just going to get some light sandpaper, go around it, and yeah, hopefully it gets all of that gunk off. I don't want it to go all over the alternator, but it'll be fine, right? So we're going in with a wire brush. Chris has just got me a better one.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you can see it all crumbling off because it's not quite solid. It's not quite a liquid either. And then intermittently using brake cleaner to get this all off.
It's like a tricky little wiggle round, isn't it? So these cars are super over-engineered, but there's these little teeth, if you can see on the camera, that like make sure you've like lined up for the clips to go in, which is super cool. And then it means that you're at the perfect angle for the fan to not catch on anything.
So then, next we have these bigger clips which go in. How do they go in?
Maybe the other way?
Like that, maybe? Yeah.
And then it goes under the radiator, yeah. So it like hooks around and down.
So now we are going to fit the hose that comes around here. This is the part number for it, if you want to make note of that. And we did replace the thermostat and the housing, so this one is nice and clean, so no need to clean this one up, just to straight connect into this side. Chris has got the pipe that goes from here all the way down there, so it looks like that. And the part number for that one is there. So this is the size of Jubilee clip that we're using, and then just slide this side on, and then we're gonna need one on the other side as well. And then which one was on that side? That was the bigger one.
Yeah, there we go.
So again, another 25 to 40 mil on that side. And hopefully, I feel like this one's gonna be a pain.
Might need some silicone spray.
Yeah.
Oh no! There you go.
Okay, so I just tightened the Jubilee down here. Just gonna give it a pull just to make sure no water can get through. No, I think I'm happy with the tightness of that one, so that's all good. And now we'll move on to this one up here. Right, so we are gonna leave it there for today. We've done some good progress, even though it didn't take much to get the fan shroud radiator in and these hoses. Like, there's really not much to these cars, to be fair, which is pretty nice, and there is a lot of space to work with. And because we're so used to working on MR2s as well, it makes a big difference having all this space. So we're going to pop the bonnet down and we'll see you guys tomorrow. So picking up where we left off, we didn't have a clamp for this one, and we managed to find a clamp for that one as well, and then that one was done. And then we also needed a piece of hose pipe from here to the coolant tank. This is said coolant tank. Despite the many cleans, she is still multiple different colors, and she still has this bit of the old piping on. So I've been cleaning this with white vinegar and boiling water, and you can see it's kind of working, but there's still a lot of grossness in there. So I think I remember us doing this hose up, but I will just check the tightness. But now we've got this clamp here, which will go over this one. Meanwhile, Chris has managed to get this off of here, which is good. So now our hose pipe will go onto this one, like that.
Perfect.
scariest bit is measuring the pipe and getting it dead on. Hold on.
Time for surgery. Should I cut a little bit more?
Cut a little bit bigger just in case.
God, that pipe cutter thing did God's work up there. That or the Stanley's just blunt.
Okay, so a couple of days ago we set aside these small Jubilee clips. So it hooks onto here. The only thing with the hose pipe is it's been coiled a certain way, it doesn't want to bend any other way. But it didn't. And then, oh, look at that!
Look at the amazing clerks. It fits so well.
That's such a weird tactical.
Well, the original one did go through there.
Oh, hold on.
In our gas line / hose pipe.
Look at that! That looks gangster.
It does look pretty clean, not gonna lie.
I like that.
Very Japanese with the just hose piping / gas line writing.
Okay, yeah.
Seems legit. Now time for Lex to use her ratcheting screwdriver because, you know, last time we weren't using it and it was a pain. This time we're prepared.
Okay, so there's this really gross thing here.
Coolant
which
level
goes
temp sensor.
into this one.
And then it had a snap ring, didn't it?
Does it? Yeah, I was gonna say, how does it stay in? So last time we were here, we couldn't actually connect this hose because there was this C-clamp which we could not get on. But we brought this C-clamp tool now, and it's basically just pliers, but it comes with like a bunch of different attachments. So these little holes go in the ones here, and hopefully this works to get it on. So after a few attempts, we managed to get this C-clamp back on, thank goodness. It was an absolute pain because this sensor here wasn't being pushed in quite enough. But yeah, I feel like it looks okay for now. We are working on this air filter lid thing because it's pretty ugly at the moment, and this is a pretty ugly air filter setup. And then just the rest of the engine bay to go. I don't feel like this hose looks too bad. We literally just got this from B&Q. And I think it's just like a water hose, whatever, hydro hose. Not a fan of the orange. I have some big plans for this car, but that will be coming soon. So in terms of a rad install, I don't think that was too bad. We've done worse. If Chris and I were more prepared and had all the correct tools, this, that and the other, and the correct weather and the correct schedules, then we probably could have splashed this out in about 2.5 to 3 hours, possibly even less. But you guys have to remember, we are so used to working on JDM cars. We've got the MR2 there, the Accord over there, and this is a big learning curve for us. We've never had a German car, never worked on any German cars, so what better thing to do than buy a project one? So I hope this video has somewhat helped you guys out, and I would also like to take a moment to thank everybody for all the advice and all the knowledge you have given me and Chris about these cars, because again, we are very new to this. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content, not just on the Mercedes, but the other cars as well.